Good morning, everybody. I'm number 1. Today I'm going to read you a story. Leo learns to listen. Leo learns to listen. Leo loves to talk. At school, at home, even at the dinner table, he always had something to say. He talked about his favorite video game, the show he watched on TV, and what his cat did that morning, like knocking over a cup of milk again. But there was one small problem. Leo talked a lot and didn't listen very much. Sometimes, when other people were talking, Leo wasn't really listening. He was already thinking about what he wanted to say next. He didn't notice that people sometimes stopped listening to him too. One Monday morning, Miss Lin smiled at the class and asked who wants to share what they did over the weekend. Before anyone could raise their hand, Leo jumped up and said loudly, "I went to the zoo. I saw lions, giraffes, monkeys. One even threw a banana at the zookeeper." Then Amy raised her hand quickly. Miss Lin looked at her and said kindly, "Thank you, Leo. But let's give Amy a turn." Leo blinked, surprised, and let them go. He listened as Amy talked about baking cookies with her grandma. They put salt instead of sugar by mistake, but did that and made new wine. The class laughed, and even Leo smiled. Then Jason shared how he learned to ride a bike without cleaning wheels. He even showed the bandages on his knees like they were metal. As Leo listened, he said, "I didn't know any of this because I never really listened before." That night, while brushing his teeth, Leo's mom asked him, "So, what did you learn at school today?" Leo sat out for a moment. Then he smiled. "I learned that listening is just as important as talking, maybe even more." The next day, Leo tried something new. When Miss Lin asked him a question, he waited before raising his hand. At recess, he asked next, "What game do you want to play today?" And at lunch, when Mia sat beside him, he asked him, "How's your day going?"
时间到。
Thank you,